AJ Snow, thank you so much for coming to my show.
What's up? Thank you for having me.
I did not know who AJ Snow was. I was ignorant. And then I went to the G Perico show last weekend.
Right.
And he was not the opener. You were like, you came right out before G. It was like a bunch of other people.
Oh, yeah.
And then you came out. And he said that you were from Texas. And that immediately got my attention. Like, wait a minute, it's an underground person coming all the way to Santa Ana from Texas. So how did you get on the tour and be out here and all that?
Shit. I've been out here for low key. I've been out here for almost a year now. Just been out here working and, you know, just connecting with people, networking, and just like.
So you live out here?
Yeah, I live out here now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I've been out here for, like I said, a year, and man, just been working, like just meeting people, you know, and that's kind of how that came about.
That's what's up. So how long have you been rapping? I saw on Apple Music your first release was like 2019, but
it was 2015. Well, I started rapping like 2013, like SoundCloud, and stuff like that. But then like I put out my first project at the end of 2015.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah. And what was your first project called? People want to go find it.
Mabel G's.
Mabel G's.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Apple Music and everything. So
I listened to Don't Pop Pills, Pop Champagne. I listened to that today. It was very smooth.
Okay.
Listening to it, I thought you were like a West Coast rapper.
Yeah.
It gives like if LA had our own currency.
Okay.
That's what kind of like I would play your music with that.
Yeah, I get that West Coast, you know, like, oh, you sound like you from the West Coast a lot. And that shit just kind of come from like, you know, that's like what I grew up listening to. Like my dad, he used to play like, you know, Sugar Free, DJ Quick a lot. And I grew up, you know, I listened to like Dom Nip. So,
there you go.
And then, you know, I always did my research and listened to everybody else. So that's where it come from.
So you started listening to all player people. My dad also put me on to DJ Quick very young.
Yeah.
That's where I got the name for my show. It's from Tonight, DJ Quick.
Yeah, I opened up for, I got a show, I ain't announced it yet, with DJ Quick in Pomona in June, early June. And I called my mom and told her about it, like, yeah, I'm gonna get on the show. She was like, she just started rapping his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so that's just the.
Like just a day in the life of a player. That's what's up. Is your mom gonna come out?
Yeah, she says she is. So.
I gotta come to that show. I love DJ Quick.
Yeah.
Grew up on that type of music, especially being from the West Coast.
Right.
It was like not until I got older and I started to go to other states where I realized like not everybody listens to that because it's on our radio. All we hear is like DJ Quick, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg. We don't really hear like other stuff unless you kind of branch out. So that's pretty cool. You're on tour with the legend.
Yeah.
Open up for a legend.
Yeah. So yeah.
What has been like the coolest thing I guess that's happened to you since you moved from California? Texas got a lot of famous people too.
What's the? Are you talking about like with this like celebrity or like with like just in living in LA?
Yeah, just living in LA. Like for you personally.
I like the easy access to the beach.
Okay.
Like just driving around to the beach and like just kicking my feet up for a minute. Like
yeah,
that
you can pull up at the beach.
That shit hella cool.
That's people were just getting into like a little Twitter beef about Atlanta versus LA, saying like, oh, LA is whack, y'all got whack food, blah blah. And I was like, y'all don't even got no beaches to go smoke at. How are we bad? Like,
right.
You want to go hookah every day for the rest of your life? That sounds turned down to me.
Yeah.
In Texas though, the good time is, what is a good day in Texas to do something? What part of Texas are you from?
North Dallas.
Okay. Yeah. So what is like a fun day in Texas?
I mean, it depends on what you like. You know, like art museum, the zoo, you know, that might sound corny, but people might like that shit. You know, you got the brunch spots, you got the swap meets, you got the shopping centers. So it depends on what you really like, you know, get yourself into. You know, you got the lakes, there's people chilling at the lakes, going running at the lakes. You know, it's the same shit, just different, you know. Different settings. Yeah, different settings.
All right.
Restaurants.
What is like, when I think about Texas music, I think about like MGK, Pimp C, type of people.
Right.
Swisher House, everybody from Swisher House, Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Who did you grow up like? That's a Texas person.
Pimp C, UGK. Those are like my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a standard for people.
Yeah.
And now out of Texas, like the new school is like Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Travis is from Texas too.
Yeah.
Your music is way different than that. So how do you feel like the sound? Like, is there a sound in Texas, or do y'all like? Is it kind of split? Like some people go with the more southern sound, and some people go West Coast too. So
with the whole Texas thing, like I was born in Dallas, just to like, you know, clear it up so people are like, oh, he just think he's from Dallas, like, oh, that shit. So I was born in Dallas. I moved to, my dad's from Springfield, Illinois, and I, you know, moved there when I was like 2. So I grew up to like till I was like 19, 20. Then I moved back to Dallas, and then that's when like I started with the music. But like like the Texas always been like a influence, just like the West Coast always been influenced for me. So, but like still growing up like UGK, everything's still the same. I done did like I know like Bobo Luciano and Dallas. Like just like I did my research, and I went back and I listened to like the whole Screwed Up Click, Air, all that shit. So yeah,
because it's like a different culture. And then even in Illinois, right, the rap from there is like drill rap. It's really hardcore. It's way different. So you think all that stuff influence your sound?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I don't set myself in a box. Like I listen to West Coast rap, South rap, pretty much everything. Like I've been expanding my horizon too. Like I've been listening to people that I never thought I'd listen to, because I was just so put in a box like, yo, these are the only people that I fuck with. Like this is it. But now like I'm really like taking the time, and I'm like it's like I feel like it's helping me grow in my music is listening to other lanes. Like my girl had me listen to Doja Cat.
There you go.
And like that shit hard.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
thank you for not hating. Because guys don't be want to give their girls, props.
No,
with the music
like,
choices. Doja Cat is cold.
Yeah, no, women rap is really like they're running the game right now.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I think with girls it's kind of harder to break because a guy, no offense to the guy, but you can show up as you are. Just be cool, wear a hat, have a nice fit. A girl, they gotta get hair, makeup, this, that. So I feel like with it could be a lot more girls out popping right now, but they kind of don't, because they be like holding back their music because they don't have everything else. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So to have somebody like come out crazy like Doja Cat with everything on point, even her shows look crazy. I really want to see her on tour.
Right.
She's got the whole.
You say you went?
No, I want to.
Oh, okay,
I think she's about to go with The Weeknd.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I know that they're gonna do a whole production. Do you pay attention to like tour? What is it called? Set design? Do you care about that?
I've been getting more into it.
Okay.
Like that's something like I've been paying attention more with my music and shit. It's like just like like this like Tyler Creator, he does a great job at that shit, and I want to get there, like, I want to get my music to that level, like the videos, the stage, the tour, and that kind of, it separates you from, everybody else, so. For sure. And I've been to so many rap shows, like even I used to go to like see J. Cole and Wale when they were first coming up. And it's like, when you don't have that, it's not that people don't care. It puts you on a different level. Like, oh, well, I'll only go pay this much to go see him. Right. But then, like, okay, I want to go see Jay-Z. He got the whole stage opening up, doing this and that. Right. Tyler with the crazy art direction and stuff, and you create a world. I'm like a fashion student, so that's what we call it with fashion. You create a world. You build this whole set to present your clothes. You want people to feel it when they come in. They can't just walk in off the street and show them these fantastic clothes. It's not going to work. Yeah. So it does, like, as a fan, make you want to, the goal is to get money, right? So it loosens up those pockets, like, oh, I want the sweater and I want that, and he has a perfume, and then he's got food. I want all of it, because it's the experience. Right. Like when Travis did Astroworld, he had the clowns out there and it was popcorn and this and that. He probably got way more money from each person that showed up than he would ordinarily if he just it's an experience, and that's like what I'm learning too, like on the business side, like with rolling out albums and and like with merch and everything. It all comes together. It's all hand in hand. So that's something like I've really been paying attention to more than what I used to. That's what's up, because you see, it's like at least to me, I think Rihanna's a good example too, because it's a separate bag. And if you get your merch and all of this and your partnerships up, you can kind of put out music when you want to. Right. Because you're getting so much money off this. Right. What would your stuff be called? Because I listen to Don't Pop Pills, Pop Champagne. Yeah. What is the AJ Snow world? Oh man. If you got to build one. Oh, like my stage set, or just like my world? No, like what's my like your music, like your vibe, because it all starts as an idea. Yeah, no, for sure. It's like, just chilling, something that like, you can just do like everyday life shit too. Like you could cook too, you know what I'm saying? Just something vibe too. You clean your car, I'm real big. Like my music is really for like the cars, Okay. And because we spend a lot of time in cars. Yes, so like, especially on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm that choice that people want to listen to when I'm driving, that's what I kind of, I make most of my music in the car. Like It like
when it comes to you.
It like, you know, like it's like two things. When I shower, I get the best ideas. I feel like a lot of people do that shit.
Sure.
That and when I drive, that's where I get like my best ideas.
It's because your mind is cleared and you're focusing on one thing.
Right.
So you get to zone in.
Right.
So the AJ Snow world would be like a sick lowrider or something.
Well, yeah,
trees.
That's cool. Like I want to like.
You said you got a Mustang in the phone. It can be a Mustang.
Yeah, like, you know, like my goal is to like show like, you know, like the better living, you know, like, you know, like we want to get to, you know, like I always say, let's get rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people, you know, let's get rich with the money. So it's like, you know, nice shit. You know, we want, you know, women want to have nice purses. Women want to have nice, you know, shoes. Want to have nice cars. Want to have a nice, you know, so much stuff, nice house. And like, that's what, you know, at the end of the day, that's what, I mean, I'm not grinding for the material shit. We grinding for like, you know, for that, you know, that security, that money security. And but we want to do fly shit too while we at it.
So for you, it's like a lifestyle.
Right.
That's different. You know, as in fashion, a lifestyle brand is Ralph Lauren at Polo.
And I used to wear Ralph a lot. Like Ralph Lauren was like my go-to brand in high school. See? That's what I'm like kind of known for.
So you gotta do those parallels and tap in with that. Ralph Lauren is excellent at creating a world. He was probably the first person like, that's what they call him, a lifestyle brand. I'm gonna dress people from when they're born to the suit that you wear in your casket could be Ralph Lauren. I got dishes, I got plates, towels, the whole thing. Your life, if you fuck with Polo, I can ice your life out. AJ Snow, nice house,
same thing.
Plush furnishings, nice. All the girls are happy. They're wearing the shoes and the outfits that they want.
Yeah. And you know, with the clothing too, like, you know, I got like the Maybach G's clothing too, and I want to kind of build that. You know, right now I'm still in the early steps, still trying to figure it out. But at the end of the day, I want my, you know, like if it'd be a Ralph Lauren, that'd be amazing, you know. For sure. But like, I want to build that shit that way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry if I'm not supposed to cuss.
You can cuss.
But yeah, I'm kind of build it, you know, that way, you know, and I just want everything to be like a, you know, like major, you know, a major powerhouse.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So who do you see your brand, as the brands that are out now, do you see more streetwear, or you want it to be like a Sean John situation? Because, you know, Sean John used to show up Fashion Week. Right
now, it's just like, you know, streetwear, you know, because right now, like, you know, I'm still trying to learn. And right now, it's just like, you know, just tees, hoodies, you know, just simple shit stuff. But you know, I want to get into the cut and sew. Sure. I want to get into like, you know, just like that. So I mean, I'm in the right place now. You know, it just takes time, you know, and we're gonna build it over time.
But I think your music is really good.
Thank you.
It does like surround me. I feel like if you had the products and stuff ready, I would jump into the world. I'd be ready to wear my AJ Snow merch, and all of that. Yeah. As you build up, because now you're about to do a show with DJ Quick. That's not a small deal. Right. He has like diehard fans. I saw them at the festival in LA, Snoop Dogg Festival, a day in LA. Okay. The people out there were like, they've been probably seeing DJ Quick since they was in their 20s. Yeah. Those are the kind of fans you want to get. Are you going to have merch at your shows?
Yeah, I had merch at the G Perico.
It was small in there.
I had merch there, and like we did well. Like, you know, like that was my first time performing in Santa Ana, and like got great reaction. So I can't wait to go back out there. But yeah, like people was coming by merch, man, shaking hands, all that good stuff. So yeah, so like right now, like the point, like I'm just trying to figure out, like, it's easy to go get a logo and place it on a t-shirt, but like you say, we want it to be an experience. We want, you know, I want to make sure like when you put that cotton on, you feel proud to wear it, you know. Yes. So we just trying to, you know, knock out all the kinks
and extend to us that luxury feeling. Because what if we don't get to make it with you? You know, we don't get rich. We're regular.
No, y'all gonna be with me. I'm gonna make sure. Everybody gonna have a bottle in the club.
That's what's up. That's the type of friend you need, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Where y'all shining?
Bottle in the club. Have you been out in the club and stuff in LA yet since you been
here? Nah, not really. The club, that shit not really my speed.
I was gonna say, because LA club
I like more like a house party and shit like that.
House parties out here get dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, little gatherings, like, you know, you invite some people over, have some drinks, play cards. Yeah, more kickback. There we go. I like kickbacks more.
Okay, I was gonna say, because people complain about the club experience when they come to LA. Yeah. Like, people is Hollywood, the girls don't dance, blah, blah, blah. Because we kind of come to show our outfits.
Yeah. I mean, I'm coming from the South too, so, you know, that experience is gonna be way different than the LA
That's
experience.
what I mean. You're usually the people that come out here and have nothing but terrible things.
Yeah.
Do you miss anything about home?
Yeah, my family, you know, they back in Texas. What else? I miss the food.
I was gonna say, I thought you was gonna say the
I miss the
food.
food. Yeah, of course.
Everybody says our food.
Like, no, man, let me correct them because I am somebody from out of town come to LA.
Thank you. Put on for us.
LA has some great food, and I just want to let y'all know, y'all just with the wrong people that don't know good food spots, or y'all letting Apple Maps, Google Maps, decide for you.
Because you gotta know where to go. So it's too much stuff out here.
I just had the best burrito I ever had in my life, and I'm not giving that place up. You got to be with me to go to it. That shit's amazing.
You're like my college roommate. She is so strict about her food places. She's not telling nobody.
Yeah.
You can pull up with her, but she's not gonna send you the address or nothing.
Nah.
She's like, y'all not about to burn my spot out.
Matter of fact, my homie Cabo just hit me. He just landed and was like, yeah, before I leave, you gotta show me that taco place again. It's amazing. It's amazing.
So you've been having fun with the Mexican food and all that?
Yeah, all types of food. I've been like something new. I've been eating like Filipino food. That's something new. I love food. What else, man?
AJ Chanel on the cooking show. I heard that on one of your bars.
Oh,
can you cook?
Nah, I can't. But I mean, I could do a little bit. I could get, you know what I'm saying? I could get through the night. Like, you know, I could put something together. But that bar that I was saying with that was just like you know, like how Snoop Dogg can.
Yeah.
You know how it's just like I could go pursue anything, right? I could go be a NASCAR driver, right? Yeah. It's all the same shit. It's just a different hustle. It's a different type. Like this hustle, the same thing as rapping. It's just a different. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You still gotta promote your shit. You still gotta market your shit. You still gotta get. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta put episodes out. So it's all the same thing. It's just different titles. And that was my point of that bar.
Okay, I like that. Because if you're a real hustler, you can't apply it to anything.
Right.
That's why people, you know, come off the street doing illegal things and they can do really well in business. Right. Or they do really well selling clothes.
It's all the same.
You just gotta have that.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Determination.
It's all the same. Just different, you know, different words, different shit. You know.
I feel that. What motivated you to move here? Because Texas has a big music scene. You don't necessarily have to move. You know.
It's like it's different. Like it's different opportunities, you know. And it's just like, you know, like why would you know a bigger rapper like leave from their place to go to LA, you know, because you got a lot of actresses, you got a lot of musicians out here, you got a lot of, you know, creators out here. Like this is kind of the place to be. And like, you know, just like within this year, like I done got some different placements. I done got, you know, some things that I probably wouldn't have done if I was there. Like it's just, you know, regular stuff. Like, you know, like I could just go Starbucks and like matter of fact, I ran a Starbucks and I ran into somebody knew who I was and they, you know, I had an opportunity off of that.
Okay.
That's just going to Starbucks. You know what I mean?
So it's more people that are kind of doing the similar things that you do,
right? Easily
to catch up within a line than in Texas where it's probably less.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not like, you know, like Texas living's cool and everything, but you know.
Because so many people that like being from California, it's like everybody, especially when you get a certain age, like you might want to buy a house or whatever, people flee, like they leave. Yeah. Texas is the number one place people go to. They go to Atlanta. Yeah. Like, but then doing what I do, I meet tons of people that move here, and it's like,
I ain't gonna lie, like living out here is like, man, it's like paradise. Like it's just like I always say it's like Grand Theft Auto out here, but like to be like out here, like for somebody to be like moving from here to somewhere else, you'd be like, why?
Here it's kind of easier too.
Yeah.
That's why they say people in California are like, we kind of lazy. Because we used to chill and it's like a lifestyle. Yeah. Just you hop in the car, drive to the beach, like you said, kind of hang out. You have to try so hard. Right. Stuff is less.
I feel like out here is like, man, because it's like what I like about LA too is like everybody's hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody about their money. Like if you look. If you drive, it's, you know, the food trucks, you know, the food trucks, you even got the people just set up outside, like, you know, everybody, and that's the thing, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be about your paper out here. And like, so it's like when you get those days where you could go to the beach and chill, it's like, you know, that shit so like, you know, you appreciate it, it's very like soothing, you know.
What about driving out here? The traffic is terrible all the time.
Like, another thing too, like, out here, I'm learning. It's like when you come out here and you visit, traffic gonna be bad because you trying to hit the most popular spots at the most popular times. And out here, like when you kind of just moving around, nah, it's not hard to get around.
You gotta learn how to hit those back streets.
Yeah. And what I like about LA is how all the streets is like
through
the north, south, or east or west. So it's like you don't even really gotta get on the freeway like that if you really know how to, unless you want to rush. But if you just cruising and stuff, like it's cool.
Put on some of that AJ Snow. Whip through the back streets. The freeway will always have you in a jam. Earlier it took me 35 minutes to get 7 miles.
What be making me laugh is the when it be quicker through the streets than on the freeway.
But then they won't tell you that on the phone. Your phone never tells you. Get off and take the street.
I always look before sometimes when I leave just to make sure, because, the 110, the 10, those be always backed up. So, yeah, I always look first. So.
You're just smarter than me. I just be getting in the car like, I can do this. Whatever happens, I'm ready for it, even if I got to leave earlier. No,
my mindset is always take the streets, but if the freeway is quicker, take the freeway.
Okay. I got the fast track too. I be trying to get any maneuver I can. But it's not all that.
Yeah, I don't do the fast track. That should be adding up.
Yes.
That should be adding up. I used to take the toll a lot in fucking Texas, and that should be like an extra bill.
Definitely. I was in Miami and I took all toll roads, and I thought it wouldn't matter. This is what happens when you try to get over. You get that bad karma. Oh, look, this is a rental car. I don't gotta do nothing. I can go through all these toll roads. I was home for like a week. They sent me the toll road bill. Ma'am, you owe us $45 for all those tolls you whipping through like it wasn't nothing.
Right.
Like, damn, y'all caught me.
Crazy.
When did you put out Don't Pop Pills, Pop Champagne? How long has it been out?
That's been out since like January 5th.
Okay, so it's not old yet. I was gonna say, are you gonna put out new music?
Yeah, I'm finishing up an album now with Jansport J, producer. No Awards for the Real.
Okay.
So we're actually putting on the finishing touches on there and about to start rolling that out. I normally drop at least 3 projects a year.
That's what's up.
That's just kind of like my, my minimum requirement.
Especially with streaming, because it's like, even if the music is good, we're listening to it. We're listening to it all the time. It's like we're looking all the time. If they post something else, it's kind of sad that it's like that now. Before with CDs, we would wait years.
Yeah.
Now with streaming, we just want something again.
Right. Man, what be pissing me off is when you drop something and somebody be like, "Oh, when you drop it again?" Like, bro, I just put this album out today, bro. Like, are you serious?
They're like, I already listened to it. It was great.
Yeah, I'm ready for more. It's like, damn, bro.
Just chill.
Like, chill. And I be getting that shit a lot. People be thinking we machines, and it's like, bro, I gotta go through some shit. Like, damn.
It's different growing up, like kind of in the 90s, 2000s, when it was like, TRL and all that stuff, and people had like months long rollout, and you had one single and you waited like till the end of the summer.
Right.
Now stuff comes out so fast. And people are on social media, so we could talk to you.
Yeah.
It's like maybe it's too much accessibility.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel pressure to overshare, to tell us your business, to post a lot of things all the time?
Yeah, I kind of I think it's kind of what you create, like what the artists create. Like, it's some people that go on and every single you know exactly what's going on in their life because they'll tell you everything, and it's just like it's some people that are kind of like more like. You get what they give you, and I'm trying to, I'm on fucking Instagram, Twitter all the time. Like, I'm scrolling, I'm laughing, I'm having a good time. But as over posting and all that, nah, I don't really want to do that. Even dropping music, I want to get to a point where I can drop once and then kind of like how, not like Kendrick. I mean, I do want to get to that point where Kendrick could just,
disappear.
Just disappear, live life, and then I drop a bomb on y'all, then I go back and hide, and it's just that, I wish I could, but I'm still at the point of building, so I gotta do, I gotta keep, at it to the point where it's you build that demand, or you build that I don't know what to call it, but that space. Yeah,
So you kind of want to be more like we first said, like a Currency. Currency puts out music all the time, but we don't really know a whole bunch about himself and his life and all of that. He kind of gives us what he wants. He shows car stuff, whatever. Because then at least you have some privacy.
Yeah,
for you.
For sure. Yeah.
Because as you get more famous, at least from what I've seen with people being on the internet, people want to know everything just so they can talk shit.
Yeah, I think, man, I feel like those are the people that kind of like come and go. You know, that you have too much, because it's like you give people too much. Like, it's like, okay, it's cool for the moment, but then it's like, all right, we don't really care about.
Or certain rappers are like known more for their drama than their music.
Yeah.
And what they have going on.
Yeah.
Because maybe they let too much.
I want the music. I want the product to stand for itself. I want the product, the merchandise stand for itself. And I want, you know, like, I want people to grow with me as I keep putting out projects. So.
But you want to maintain a little bit of your anonymity. Like, you want to be able to go out.
Do regular shit.
And not be mobbed.
Like, I don't want to be no snapping hella photos and stuff. Like, nah. Nah, I'm cool.
You want to be able to go to your sporting events, whatever you want to do in peace. Enjoy the money that you get. You don't have to hide.
Yeah, don't want to hide. And, you know, I want to be able to go to the grocery store and, you know, stuff I do every day now, and, you know, go thrifting and stuff like that.
Oh, you like to thrift?
Yeah.
What do you be going thrifting for? I love to thrift for jeans and like cool jackets.
Mostly like tops.
Okay.
Tops, yeah. That should be cool. Well, whatever, you know, dope that you really find your hands on. I haven't thrifted in a while. It's been a couple months, but that's some shit I like to do in my free time.
You like to have alternative style? Who are your style icons? Who be, you know?
That I like pay attention to?
Yeah, to be dressing cool.
Nobody really.
It could be like an actor or something, somebody old, somebody from TV that when you were young, like, I want to dress cool like that.
Nah, nobody really. Nah, I just like, you know, like, I give people they credit. Like, it's like I be seeing some people like do fly shit, like clothing wise, like, you know, like Rocky or like West Side Gun. Like, I think that they real, like, they style real fly. Okay. You know, I like Tyler. I like his swag.
Okay. Yeah. His is very unique.
Yeah.
I don't know if other people could pull that off.
Yeah.
And like, that hasn't always been his style either. When he first came out, he was like more dressed like you. Yeah. T-shirt, plain stuff. Man, over time.
What happened when you get that money? That money is
when the checks start clearing.
Man, when that shit start coming in, it's different.
You start feeling different. I think a big thing is traveling too.
Traveling, yeah.
Traveling impacts your style and all of that. I was never like a headscarf in public girl, but then I went to Africa.
Oh, nice.
And I was a dummy. I did not get braids. Okay. So then I find myself every day like, let me figure out how to make this hair wrap look cute. Let's do something today.
I feel that.
Have you traveled anywhere far yet?
Nah, not out the country. I'm trying. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Tokyo. That's like yeah. Tokyo been fucking with me too, so I want to get out there and do a show and shake hands and see the country, the city.
If you like clothes, Tokyo is gonna be crazy for you.
Yeah.
My coworker went, and that's what I was thirsty. I was texting all the time in the group chat, like, please, like, give me some jeans, give me this, like, sending pictures of places I've seen on Instagram. Yeah. Tell me out.
They be fly as hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fly Asians. And I see a lot of them like in LA too.
Yeah.
Looking cool, looking matrixy.
Yeah, they hella fly.
Tokyo, what's your other place? Because you can see your streams in country-wise. So what are like the most random places that maybe you didn't assume will like listen to your music? You never thought about that?
Shit. Overseas in general. Just anywhere overseas. That should be crazy to know that's reaching out there. In the country, in the United States, shit. It'd be like small cities you never heard of. It'd be like, yeah, y'all fucking with me. But like, that shit tight though. Like, I'll go do a show like, where at like little cities in like Arkansas or some shit. You know, like shit like that.
And
like,
those people, they're really gonna come out.
Right. Mm-hmm. And like, I'll do some shit like that, you know? That'd be tight.
So do you like really pay attention to that, and is that how you pick where you're gonna go, or where you might plan to go, like by your streaming, which areas people are listening to you and all that?
Both, kinda, cause I feel like when you go somewhere you never been, you plant a seed.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And like when I went on tour with Larry back in like 2019, 2020, that started planting seeds.
Are you talking about Larry June?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so that started planting seeds, and then now I see like those those flowers just blooming, and it's more people, you know, in these areas. And so like Santa Ana, that was my first time there. I haven't looked at the numbers since then, but you know, that was, you know, just planting little seeds, you know.
I think a lot of people that are underground right now, because it's so easy to just make music and put out because all the streaming networks, they forget about that. Like going out in person is really important because people look at you a different way when they see you.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much sauce out, but yeah, no, that's, man, touring really like changed, you know, it really turned everything around. And hopefully somebody listen to this and they, you know, that's, you know, wondering like why they stuff not moving, and, you know, that, you know, click in their head that they can, you know, start moving. But that's why, like, even after that show with G Perico, it opened up my eyes like, yo, I need to be doing at least one show a month, you know, like at least.
Cause it's like, at least for me, I love to go to concerts. I like live music. I prefer that like over the club. Yeah. Same as you. And it's like when you see a person, it's a human connection. You're like, oh, I fuck with them. They're on the grind. Like, look at them. Oh, they're on the come up. And everybody loves the underdog.
Right.
So it's like, oh, I want to support that person because they're trying. They're actually out. They came out. They were nice. They were personable. They spoke to me. Oh, I bought merch. He was cool.
Yeah.
He was hype on the stage. It wasn't just boring standing in one spot.
Right.
I'm gonna post it on my social media. I'm gonna tell other people to listen. And like you said, it grows.
Yeah, and that's like, I ain't gonna lie, like trying to get products out and trying to, you know, get music out, or like, you know, like people are like, oh, you gotta market, you gotta get the market budget, or, you know, you need to do this, you need to do that. The show's been my biggest marketing, doing that instead of fucking, you know, relying on somebody to post my shit or somebody telling people to fuck with my shit. And it's like most of the shit, it's like it's been happening organically, like word of mouth. And that's where it's like, you know, I'm seeing the growth over the past couple of years, just like organically, you know.
I've seen people that have a big social media following, and then they try to go out and do an event, and it's like, damn, nobody show up, because it's different. Yeah. When you can, like, I don't know, I just feel like, people kind of lose in touch with that in person. They think the internet
is everything.
Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah, no.
You gotta, do you, speaking of the internet, do you do TikTok? I know you got Instagram.
I just fixed my screen on my phone, so I've been back on TikTok. And like, I'm on TikTok, I'm just watching videos. I fuck with TikTok, it's hilarious. So I'm just really on there just scrolling, just, you know, just laughing, sending videos to people. And
I'm trying to get popping on TikTok. It's hard because I don't want to dance.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I gotta try other things. I refuse to dance. I don't know what it is.
Man, I just feel like you just gotta put out stuff, and whatever you're gonna connect. There you know, because some people go viral, probably don't even know they're going viral. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get success at, is when you do something that you don't know is going to catch on. And when it catch on, that's when you know, shit take off.
So you just gotta be patient. You can't be too.
Yeah, you gotta be patient. You can't be like, you know, and I feel like a lot of people nowadays, they are like, you know, you gotta deal with trolling and you gotta do all this shit. And so many people are like, they're dying for attention, and they'll do whatever they want for attention instead of being patient.
Yes.
And taking, you know,
and taking the steps. It could backfire on you, right? If you're doing like hopping on every trend or whatever, then people like you for that thing and you don't even like that. Yeah. Now you got to do this every day, or you feel like you got to. Yeah. Because of outside pressure.
Yeah, and like, you know, that's why like my thing is like to always go like, you know, I've been trying to take the steps, you know, and just trying to build, you know, from get to here to there, instead of trying to like, oh, sound like this person or do this or do that. And like, nah, I'd rather do it my way. And shit, if I only got 100,000 people fuck with me instead of 1 million people, like, I love them 100,000 people.
Yeah, because at least it's yourself.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like trying to find your own sound? I know that's not easy. Yeah. And especially now when there's so much stuff out, and it's like everybody, at least in my opinion, being from LA, it's like everybody want to sound like Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a big thing for you know, I see that on like Twitter, you know, everybody, you know, different regions, everybody be like, oh, you know, like times have changed, like it's easier to get your hands on different type of music, you know. Back in the days, like, you know, like when we was kids, like we would be able to travel somewhere and like we'd hear shit on the radio, or, you know, like even before that, people was like getting, you know, going to out of town and getting a cassette, bringing it, you know, it's different. But like, you know, like I just think as long as you, like, for instance, like people say I sound like I'm from the West Coast, and it's just like, no, that's just like my influence, you know. Yeah. And I just think as long as you're doing a great job at what you're doing, you know, it's some people that, you know, it's some people that copy the wave, and then some people that create the wave. You know what I'm saying? So if you able to, you sound like you Atlanta, but you creating something new on your own, so be it.
That's true. Do you feel like your producer largely influences your sound because of the type of beats that you pick?
Yeah, I like to always try different stuff out though. So like I try to work with different producers because you know, everybody have their different element. You know, like my thing for like, you know, producers is just like be yourself. And I think that's like with like anything, like people gonna come fuck with you for what you got. You don't need to jump around like, oh, this is what you do, this is your music, this is your style. I fuck with that. I'ma come get a feature from you because I want that on my shit.
I like that. As a fan too, I appreciate that when people stick with their thing and they kind of invite other people in to do their thing with them. Like, don't get famous and have Lil Baby on your song and you want to rap like Lil Baby now. Like, no, that's not what we came here for. We come here for chilling, driving music, all of this. So if you have a feature, it's got to fit in with your thing. It don't matter if that's the most famous person right now.
And I like Spitta, like, you know, I be paying attention to Spitta and like how he got songs with like Young Dolph and, you know, like other artists, but he still remained himself.
Yes.
So that shit's pretty tight.
Are you looking to have any other things that you're interested in that you might do outside of music? Like, do you want to act? Do you want to?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I want to act. Man, so much stuff. Like, you know, I want to, like, man, I want to get my hands into everything, to be honest.
But what, like, you got to pick some things. You're doing music. You're gonna do fashion. Or you know, you're already doing those things.
Yeah, I want to get more into like, you know, more like products, kind of like my own fucking MacBook or some shit. Like, you know, like my own, like, cause it's like, it ain't no limit to what we can do. It's just, you know, trying to obtain the information. I want to get into like car detailing shit. Like, you know, and it's just like I pay attention to Master P.
For sure.
And Master P does a great job. Like, he got the noodles, he got the rap snacks, he got the, you know, and that's, you know, it's a lane for that. But the thing about it is our people don't have those connections. We don't have the resources to get to that. But with us being in today's time, you could get your hands on any of that stuff.
For sure. I grown up loving Master P, and then him, you know, you get older and you start paying attention to the business acumen. Like, dang, he really been on it for a long time. From him having clothes and having his son have clothes, and that kind of like, not that it's played out, but it was like, oh, that was the way, that was the thing. All the rappers had their line. But now I'm going to the stuff that you can't live without. Like, I'm gonna sell you food. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. All off of the strength of y'all know Master P. Y'all like me. So do this. Like, who else? E40 got wine.
E40 be doing a lot.
Moving around.
Snoop been doing a lot.
Snoop is doing a lot. I went to the grocery store and he had a whole like mannequin 3D stand on. I was like, oh shit, what is this?
I seen that.
Snoop Dogg on Cinco de Mayo with the hat and everything. I was like, okay, Snoop Dogg getting the Corona checks.
Yeah, man. Snoop been going crazy.
Recently, Chloe Bailey did an interview and she was talking about how in music you don't really necessarily make the most money. You make it outside from like your merch, if you get brand partnerships, all of that. A lot of girls, it's easier. We talk about female rappers. It's easy for them to like get a Fashion Nova sponsorship or some type of clothes. As a guy, it seems like that lane is not as much open. What kind of brand partnership would you want to get if you could pick any?
Man, if Bel Air is listening to this, hey, I got pink champagne out now. I love champagne. Like, I feel like with like getting like brand sponsorships, I think it should be more of your lifestyle and what you like. And so shit, if Cadillac wanted to sponsor me like cars or something like that, like, you know, it's I feel like with hip hop, like, you know, cause hip hop not that old, rap's not that old, and I feel like we still like, it's still spreading its wings, and now you get people, you know, all these people getting these sponsorships, and you know, and it's spreading more, you know, so. Yeah, that's a couple.
You want that Luke Belair sponsorship, Rick Ross.
Yeah, man, Rose, holla at me.
I read his book and he said that people come to him with propositions like this, but he likes to see what you've done. Like, do you rep for Rick Ross? Do you post when my album come out? Do you post yourself with your Belair in the club? Yeah. If you do and you reach out to me, I'll fuck with it.
Yeah, and you know, champagne is really, you know, big on my campaign. So like a lot of people, like my fans know, like I love champagne, so it makes sense once time. You know how I gotta keep, put my head down and keep grinding. I'm pretty sure that call gonna come soon.
Yeah, that's brand alignment right there.
Right. Nah, it's gonna line up.
Bel Air, Cadillac.
But see, another thing too, though, is like I want to create my own champagne.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like we promoting all this other stuff. Why can't I promote my own? But in due time, I'm gonna run into the right person that know how to do it.
That's the same thing would happen with both people that to me have the most famous champagnes as rappers. Jay-Z got Ace of Spades,
right,
and then Luke Belaire with Rick Ross, and they're kind of created by the same person. It's like a guy that's what he does, and then he partners with people like yourself because you guys bring in the marketing aspect,
right?
Because it's 1,000 wines in the store. What makes us go and grab this one? Oh, because I fuck with Rick Ross, I like that. Oh, I want the gold bottle in the club, I want that.
Right.
So as we're creating AJ Snow world,
right,
we gotta be thinking about that.
Right. Yeah. No, champagne for sure gonna be in there.
Snow champagne.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Is there anything else you want to tell the people?
New music, about to drop No Awards for the Real with Jansport J. Got the show with DJ Quick and Pomona June 10th.
Are the tickets already out? Can you put a link or something for them to buy tickets?
Yeah, I'll send you the link so you can add it in for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What else?
All right, my last question.
What's up?
I think I got two. I always ask guys their favorite female rappers. Like if you could do a collab with a female rapper, who would it be? You already gave props to Doja Cat though, but I'll give you 3 girls if you want to.
Right now, Doja Cat. I'll do that. That'll be hard.
Are you gonna be fun though? Because you're kind of chill. So
the thing about me, I know how to like I feel like I'm very versatile. Okay, I don't know I'm chill and shit, but for sure.
You'll party with the Doja Cat song. There we go.
Yeah, I know how to. I ain't just always chill like shit. It's different. Shit. Doja Cat. I'll do Lil' Kim just for the culture.
Lil' Kim, yes.
Lil' Kim for the culture.
I would do that just for the music video because I would want to be in the music video with Lil' Kim.
Yeah, that would be hard. Just for what I'm saying, and the history, the history too. Lil' Kim, Doja Cat, who else? Just female rappers?
I guess you could play a singer if you want, but there's 3 girls.
Who's the third one? I feel like I don't want to, I'm trying to make sure it's perfect. That's why I'm trying to take my time with it. I don't want to throw somebody out there and be like,
think about it, think it through. Because Kim is a good one.
Beyonce.
Okay. You want to get that mansion, huh? You want that money.
Yeah. I want that beehive to rock with me.
For real. You do a song with Beyonce.
Yeah.
You got everybody. You got the aunties, the grandmas, the young girls. You got a mob of people on the internet that's gonna protect you anytime.
Yep, got the beehive behind me.
They don't play their worse than the Barbs. Lil' Kim, that would be an excellent one. And you're cool, like Biggie Smalls. So I feel like y'all can have a cool song, Crush on You type vibe.
Oh yeah, I just was listening to that yesterday or the day before or something like that. Yeah.
And then you already been on tour. I didn't know you've been on tour with Larry Jones. So you already been on tour with big artists.
Right.
If you could pick your dream tour, who you gonna open for?
Who am I gonna open for? Or who gonna open for me? Nah, just playing. Shit, man. If I go on tour right now, shit. I mean, who would make sense? Drake. To open up for Drake because he's the biggest artist. That'd be crazy. Or Kanye.
I saw Drake and Kanye out here.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's what you got to look up to for your merch. He was selling this for $300.
Yeah, no, for sure. But he got it. He, like how we said, people built that. He built that.
And when we walked in, it wasn't a lot of people. It was like, oh hell no, anybody gonna buy that. Going out, the line was as long to get in to buy that merch.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to get it. Crazy. Yeah. What about festivals? Are you down to do any festivals?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What kind of because it's a lot now. It's rolling out.
Yeah. Man.
Smokers Club.
It's so many. I like to do Smokers Club. That one this weekend. That'd be tight. Damn, what fucking
Smokers Club get at AJ Snow next year.
What what was the one that I just went to? Smoking Grooves.
Smoking Grooves, that was like an R&B festival, right?
Yeah, that was smooth.
Okay.
I like that. Rolling Loud, that'd be tight. So all of them, Coachella.
Rolling Loud. Coachella is hard. You gotta be out there in the desert, in the tents.
Man, that's cool.
But Smoker Stuff, sure, I could definitely see you doing that. Of course, Coachella.
Yeah.
AJ Snow, get at him for next year.
Appreciate it.
Social media, follow him. We're gonna put it all up.
Oh yeah, AJ Snow 217. You can find my music on all streaming platforms. Just search AJ Snow. Let's get rich.
Let's get rich. Thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
My pleasure.